Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Massive Media welcomes you once again to our regular analysis. We wish to use this opportunity to thank all our viewers, subscribers, and those who like and share our videos. We thank you so much and say God bless you all. We will also use this opportunity to request new viewers to subscribe, share, and like our videos and leave their comment. Today we will look at Niger Republic coup, especially why USA-Envoy Victoria Nuland was not allowed to see the coup leader General A.Tchiani, and the reasons why USA-Envoy Victoria Nuland was rejected. However, for coup plotters like Nigerian General Ibrahim Babangida, General Buhari, and the late General Sani Abacha, they always prefer reasons for their actions. That coups are not best for any nation depends on the circumstances surrounding the coup. According to late Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, there are two political parties in Nigeria and Africa. One is the civilian party, the other is the military party. It is only the activities of civilian democratic party that will open door for military party to stop the actions and the civilians from where they strongly destroy the economy or openly expose their corrupt practices over the people and the public. But properly organized military party that can stop the corruption of these politicians are always welcomed by the people who have remained cheated and abused by corrupt politicians. However, please, before we continue, we will also request that our viewers to subscribe to this channel and like and share, and also hit the notification bell. As stated earlier, we will start with the visit of USA-Envoy to Niger Republic, where they visited the leaders of the coup.
Victoria Nuland, acting Deputy Secretary of State, said she was denied a meeting with the detained president. Regional body ECOWAS will hold a meeting on Thursday to decide its next move in the face of defiance by the junta and its regional military allies.
Shaking hands, offering arms. Delegations from Mali and Burkina Faso flew to Niger's capital Niamey to show their support for the coup leaders. The three West African countries are now all ruled by military juntas. They say they'll defend Niger against any external intervention.
So this is the first visit the coup leaders in Niger Republic received. Then the USA envoy was not allowed to see the military leader A.Tchiani. Reasons are proffered for this, and the military leaders had suspicion over the activities of USA and their allies. We will watch out to see what brought about this and how the USA envoy was rejected by the military juntas for reasons that will be explained by Wagner Group in Russia. They will give reasons why they advised the military juntas in Niger Republic to reject the visit because of the previous activities of USA in Ukraine and also that of Victoria Nuland. That is what brought about the rejection. It was properly advised by Wagner himself, who knew much about the activities of this very Victoria and the USA.
Victoria Nuland tweeted in an incredibly ironic, hypocritical tweet. She said that she traveled to the capital of Niger, Niamey, to express grave concern at the undemocratic attempts to seize power and urged a return to constitutional order. Now, anyone who knows the most basic facts about Victoria Nuland should be just laughing, because Victoria Nuland is the mastermind of coups. Victoria Nuland was one of the key figures involved in the 2014 coup in Ukraine, which overthrew Ukraine's democratically elected, geopolitically neutral president Viktor Yanukovych and installed a pro-Western puppet regime that vowed to join NATO. That coup that Victoria Nuland, as an undersecretary of state, helped to mastermind, that coup is what set off the proxy war in Ukraine between Russia and NATO that started in 2014. It didn't start with the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022. It started in 2014, and according to the United Nations, between 2014 and the end of 2021, 14,000 Ukrainians died, and they're almost never mentioned in this low-scale war that accelerated to a whole new level with the Russian invasion, this new phase in the proxy war. Victoria Nuland was physically in Ukraine in 2014, handing out cookies to the people involved in the coup that overthrew the elected government. And there is a leaked recording of a phone call between Victoria Nuland and the US ambassador to Ukraine, in which they are discussing on the phone call who the future leaders of the Ukrainian government would be after the coup.
What do you think?
I think we're in play.
Good. So I don't think Cleach should go into the government. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's a good idea. I think Yats is the guy who's got the economic experience, the governing experience. He's the guy, you know, what he needs is Cleach and Tony Book on the outside. He needs to be talking to them 4 times a week.
Yeah, no, I think that's right. Okay. Good. Well, do you want us to try to set up a call with him as the next step?
So here we have the veteran coup plotter Victoria Nuland, a hardline right-wing neoconservative married to the godfather of the neoconservative movement, Robert Kagan, claiming to oppose a coup in Africa where the U.S. has backed dozens of coups. And by the way, Victoria Nuland was recently promoted to the second in command of the State Department. She is now Deputy Secretary of State. The only person more powerful than her is Antony Blinken, who is also a right-wing neoconservative war hawk. These are the people overseeing U.S. foreign policy. These are the people who have supported coups all around the world, and now they're pretending to oppose a coup in Niger. And why? Well, it's because of the nationalist policies of the new government, and in particular, its increasing relations with Russia. Nuland gave on the 7th of August, and this is published, a transcript by the U.S. State Department. And in this press conference, Victoria Nuland pointed out that actually that her recent trip to Niger was her 3rd visit to Niger in just 2 years, which is clearly showing how important this country has been geopolitically for the United States in its attempt to try to exercise more and more control over the African continent and trying to divide Africa from China and Russia. And she pointed out that Secretary of State Antony Blinken also recently visited Niger, and that they're coordinating closely with Nigeria and ECOWAS to try to launch this military intervention in Niger to reinstall the pro-Western leader Bazoum.
So you can find out the reason why she was rejected. And who did it? It was the relationship between the new government and the Wagner Group. The Wagner Group is actually a military organization, private military organization in Russia. And they knew much about the politics between the West, Ukraine, and Russia, and how the US masterminded the Russian relationship and Ukraine's relationship break. They distorted it for their own political goal. From the headline you see Jacobin, that was a newspaper on a US-backed far-right led revolution in Ukraine. A US-backed far-right led revolution in Ukraine helped bring us to this brink of war. This is now the Ukrainians are understanding the game. But this started in 2017, as stated above. This is evidence that showed that Wagner Group advised the Niger Republic military juntas to avoid the US envoy. And you have seen the role she has been playing, especially in Ukraine-Russian crisis. That is why she was rejected by the Wagner Group and the military juntas in Niger Republic. There is no other reason why she was rejected. Her activities in the past brought to open the reason why she was rejected. Continuing, we will look at the visit of Lamido. We have the first visit by the Burkina Faso and the Malian military juntas to show support to Niger Republic. We have seen the visit of USA-Envoy Victoria Nuland. And now we are going to look at Nigerian led or privately led visit, or Nigerian government sponsored visit, led by Sanusi Lamido in Niger Republic. We will look at it and find out what took place. We will look at it and see what transpired in this very visit.
Weeks ago, the former Central Bank of Nigeria governor made this known after a visit to President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday to brief him on his mediation efforts in resolving the political crisis in the neighboring country. His meeting with the Niger coup leaders comes after unsuccessful efforts by the representatives of the Economic Community of West Africa, ECOWAS, African Union, AU, and a top U.S. diplomat. According to Sanusi, the crisis in Niger is not one to leave the government alone, as Nigerians and Nigerians need to be involved in finding a solution. Meanwhile, ECOWAS leaders are set to meet on Thursday on the crisis in Niger.
Thank you very much. You see the difference between the visit of USA-Envoy, that of juntas from Burkina Faso, Mali, and also that of Sanusi, and reasons proffered why USA-Envoy was rejected. This is what we want to bring to you this afternoon, for you to see what led to the refusal of the USA-Envoy to see the military juntas. That is the main reason. Please, before we continue, we will also ask you or request that you subscribe to this channel, like and share the videos, and also we ask you to hit the notification bell so that whenever we publish any video, it will directly come to you. It is not trusted, as we continue, based on what we know, but whatever we do has much effect in future activities. Like we stated, what happened, the role US played, especially the US envoy Victoria Nuland, her role in Ukraine made it impossible for her to play any other role in Africa, especially in Niger Republic, where the Wagner Group was or is involved, because they knew her, they knew their activities, and they were able to stop her from penetrating to see the leader of the junta in Niger Republic. That is the basic fact we want all our listeners, all our viewers to understand. With this, we come to the end of this very program. We also request that you subscribe to this channel, share, and also hit the notification bell, leave your comment. Do not forget to leave your comment. Until we come to you next time, thank you and God bless you all. Bye.